Hello, my name is Adrian. I'm 18 years old and I'm going to become a millionaire. Today is day 9 and I've had some thoughts, for example, regarding this recording, since right now I am recording every day in the evening, and it takes a bit of time. It takes like 15 minutes, and that isn't very much, but then I always go to sleep like, well, I go into bed after 9:30, which my goal is 9. I think I should be in bed at 9 every single day, and it doesn't even take just 15 minutes recording this, because I'm also exposing myself to another friction point, which is another thing that I've thought about, because every time I go out or do anything outside of my room, I expose myself at a high, risk, you could say, of talking with my family, which I love them, but just because I love them, I then maybe get into some conversation that lasts 10 to 30 minutes, and then I'll go to bed late, I'll wake up after 6, I have no time in the morning, and so on. And so there isn't really any benefit of recording this daily besides the exposure for a camera. I'll be able to articulate myself better and become more confident on camera, which is a very good skill to have, since I am I shouldn't even try to suppress it. I have I'm quite sure that in the future I'm probably going to become some kind of internet figure. There's just something inside me that tells it's just a natural path for me. Like, it's something that will just align with myself naturally, and so there's benefit in that regard. But then the others, there isn't really any. Like, I'm not getting any views, so I'm not having any good video quality, because views isn't my goal. There isn't any point in having it. And then I'm not going to watch over every single one of my recordings in the future, 365 recordings. I mean, that will be many hours. I'm not gonna, 5 years in the future, no, no one will watch through all that. And so there isn't much of a point. I still write down in my journal every day, and so I either have to just remove the journal or stop recording these, and I right now lean towards stop recording, or no, that's the other idea I had. I should record every week, once a week, and then I'll summarize it, and then the reports won't be as volatile, because right now there's ups and downs day to day, which I will not be as susceptible to when I am recording once a week. There will more be a regression to the mean, it's called. Yeah, so that's it. Today wasn't my best day either, quite bad one, and I got things done and I didn't waste too much time like directly, but many of the tasks I did took maybe 3 times as much time as they should have and as I could have done them. Like, I could have done a lot more if I just I didn't procrastinate. I don't know if there's even a word for it, but I just did things more slowly than I should have. I kind of dragged it out, you could say. And that wasn't good, since I didn't get much done today. Views aren't good either. I'm quite disappointed with how it's going. I had like a peak, one video at 3.3 million or something, and then since there's been like every video is flatlining, and that's it doesn't go very well. And then I have one video with better stats in every aspect than the one that went viral, but then that one, the one with better specs, is flatlining too at like 160k views, which I'm quite concerned about. But I'm just continuing. Like, I have this idea that I got from Charlie Morgan today from Imperium Academy. The idea he taught was that if you want to switch niche in the consulting business, you can only switch niche after hitting 10k a month in income. And that's a very good idea, you know, because you can reach that kind of number. You can reach that success in like every single niche, and the worse the niche and the harder time you have reaching 10k, the better in one way, because then when you switch, like it's like running in high altitudes, you know, training in like on top of mountains with low oxygen, and then then when there's the competition, the real competition at sea level, you're like crushing it. And then this is the same idea, and I took on that what can I say, that's that idea to myself, that I won't switch from YouTube unless I make $3,000 in a month. Then I can switch to whatever I want to do. Yeah, that's basically it. Bye.